Hi, this is Kevin with KGM Jam, owner of Pro Advertisers Club, a totally free site to advertise on. Go to proadvertisersclub.com and join for free today. I got a comment. Those of you who watched the video from yesterday, the drop, if you saw it, you saw that it actually works because I did not get a drop initially. And I kept going for over 2 minutes. And I think it was at 2 minutes and 10 seconds that I was able to get one, which means the fact that I reported on the previous video before that was that you need to keep going. And there's the proof. You can see it right on that video that 2 minutes and 10 seconds into the drop, I was able to get one, which means they are throwing them back into the drop if for whatever reason somebody who secured one wasn't able to complete it in 90 seconds. And that could be because of a CAPTCHA. It could have been they didn't have enough money gems or their internet connection dropped. Who knows? It doesn't matter. It just, I'm going to do it. My new rule now is I'm going to do it for up to 3 to 5 minutes because let me tell you something, to grab one, it's worth it. But so pretty much I did not get one yesterday until the second, I'll call that the second round, because initially I think everything's gone within seconds. And so anything you get after 10, 20, 30 seconds is definitely the second round. And I got a common. So, and a common before that, which was the Hulk. But hey, I got one. So 30, remember there's 1 million downloads almost of the app, which means about 1 million people are in VeVe now. So when they do a 30,000 drop, not everybody can get one. It's just, that's the numbers just doesn't add up. I'm going to go over some YouTube things real quick here. Comments. ANEGA luckily grabbed a URTEL. A suspense on drop was at 220 like last week. Now it's at 400. Okay, that was 2 days ago or a day ago. It's now at 600. This is what I'm talking about. You can't make a price list up anymore because by the time people see the video, it's already outdated and it's just moving too quick. So I'm going to try to get away from that and go more to if you see it under a certain price type of thing, grab it and point out some ones that are really shooting up. Romaine M said, "You are doing a great job. I think the same about the potential of VeVe collectibles and comics. I don't agree with reading comics NFT. It does not remain once you sold the green checker. You can also open the comic and flip back a page, close it, and it disappears." That's true. But what I was trying to get at, why you should not read your comics at the moment, is they have been talking about a depreciation to the comics, how they're going to, the fact that you read it might be one way. That's just a guess. But until we're able to identify that, I would be careful. And I have a feeling if they do implement something like that, that they will grandfather it in because it wouldn't be fair to everybody to just all of a sudden pop that up and say anybody for the last year who looked at anything or used it is going to get degraded. So I just wanted to bring that to people's attentions. And, Gooseneck, watch out for the Ultraman Secret Rare. It was the first. Yes, any collectibles, go shopping. If you got the money, go and get some collectibles that are, especially right before a drop. Let me see if I can get this to open up and read the rest of these. Good stuff, man, and how awesome to catch it on film. Okay, that's in reference to yesterday. VeVe Darklink Rebound. Yep, that's what I did. That's what a terminology that we can use on that. What did you get? I got a common, and that was by Jeremy Burr. And ANEJ said, send a comic to my girl through her username. That's the transfer button, I imagine. And it didn't have a green check when she received. After I sent it back to my account, it didn't have the green check at all anymore, even though I read it once. So maybe it doesn't carry over with transfers, but sales. But even I bought some comics in aftermarket, and it doesn't give you any notification that's been read. But we'll see what happens going forward. Thank you for that comment, because that's what I'm trying to say. We just need to keep an eye on it. I'm guessing how they're going to do this. It might be every time you sell it, it degrades. Who knows? So I just want to present it. That's all my basic agenda was on that. New drop at Terra Virtua, the Vaporilla comic. Let's go to the marketplace. And if you can, now this is VeVe's closest competition, is for what I can tell. I haven't found anything more. But this right here, there's only 100 of them. They're $100, but it's a comic book. And then they got, this one has a anime cover, which they all move. And then this is without it. And there's only 1,000 of those. And then they have another comic book issue one for $6.99. And then they've got the statues. She's was big back in the 70s. So this might be an older crowd. But man, when there's only 100 items, we know what 100 items or less is worth over at VeVe. So I can imagine what this is going to be worth eventually. And it's up to 20 or 30. I imagine these will all be gone tonight, no later than. Not so on the 1,000, but still anything under 1,000, is much more valuable than $6.99. So as an investor, if you got the money, go over and get it. And then they got the statues. But as I've said before on Terra Virtua, they do not have the licensing that VeVe has. Nobody does. They have, that I know, 6 to 10 licenses. They might have more. I think they have Netflix also. So something you want to keep an eye on, and just to see what these prices are going on. They don't have light drops. What they have is they drop it on there all at once, like 31 of 100. So the first 100 people who show up and buy them, it's gone. You don't even have to buy it in order. You can go down and buy the number 100, which I don't know if that's more valuable too, being that it's number 100. I know the closer the mint is to 1, the better. So go check it out if you get a chance. Oh, and I think I'd like to see VeVe do the same thing with their covers. Let's watch what this happens when this downloads. This is what the cover looks like. I think I showed you on the red Sanja. But it moves. It's a moving. You see the bats flying, and this is a female vampire, is what Vaporilla. If you don't know, if you're as old as me, you've heard about her before. But I would like to see VeVe get into something like that. Of course, tomorrow is the frog drop. Throg is the official name. I call him Froggy Thor, and I never read that series. I'd gotten out of comics by then, but I think there's only 3 of them, and it's all $50. There's ultra rare, rare, and uncommon, and it's a $50 drop. You could get all 3, and I think there's 12,000, 15,000 total. So yeah, if you are up to it, I would be at the drop tomorrow and try to get it. They might implement the new drop technique tomorrow. Don't know. You're supposed to upgrade before they do it. I am over on Immutable X. You now see the Akomi has been officially on it. And I don't know how long it was like that, but there it is. And now you can't do Immutable X in the United States. So I don't know how that's going to affect Akomi and OMI, because when you log into this website, Immutable X, go check it out yourself. There's a big disclaimer saying that people in the United States cannot purchase the Immutable X token. So I don't know what that affects the things that are on the platform. You can see OpenSea's on the same platform. So maybe we are going to OpenSea, but there's been a rumor that we're not, and we're going to make our Akomi will become like OpenSea. Just something you need to be aware of. And here's the VeVe page. Items for sale. So very obviously, you will be able to sell it through Immutable X. Okay, and then you connect a wallet. But right now, there's nothing. So they're in the process of opening it up. So that's a good sign. Let's go look at the Akomi price. I keep the 2 different CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap. And CoinMarketCap, the whole market's taking a beating. Not the NFTs, but the whole market. It's a beat down right now. I don't know what the forces are behind it. China came out with some bad news, but just HODL. That's where we're at right now. If you understand the HODL philosophy, all you want to do is hang on to that stuff. That's all you want to do. Okay. And let me make sure I'm still recording. Otherwise, this is a big waste of time and I got to do over. And yes, I am. Okay. So anyway, it is at, I think it's gone down. It's 211 on Coin Market Cap. And then over here on Coin Gecko, it's gone down there on that one. It's number 99, I believe, number 90. And I'm not worried about it. That's part of the market. Anybody who's been in crypto for a while understands that. Not a big deal. So let's go over to the comics. I don't pay much attention to the collectibles. I got into this because of the comics. If it was not for the email that I got from uh, Marvel Digital, I would have missed it. But I got in on the ground floor. I was able to get some commons and uncommons, and of course I missed out. Now, when it first dropped, you could get the torch, the white cover, the secret rare. I was seeing them for $1,000, between 2,000 and 1,000 right off the bat, and they might have dipped below 1,000, but nobody knew. Nobody had an idea what was going to happen, because as of right now, it is now 49,000 is the cheapest you can get the secret rare for this drop. That makes it more valuable than Bitcoin, almost coming up on double the value of Bitcoin. Remember, I've been preaching that it's going to be more valuable than Bitcoin, and I didn't mind going out on a limb. And I'm not the only one who said it, but I'm just saying I went all in on this. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. Listen to this at your own risk. This is for entertainment purposes only. But wow, imagine if you got one of those secret rares. I'm really starting to believe this is going to be at $1 million. Not the common, but the secret rare will be at $1 million by the end of the year. And of course, if it is, that means all of these are coming up. All of them. The commons will be 1,000. Ultra rares are going to be 500,000. It's very exciting, and this is only going to get better when they start going mainstream. Remember, VeVe is still not mainstream, and they still have not done what? They still have not dropped any DC comics. And I'm not a DC fan. I'm a Marvel. You know how it is. You're either Marvel or DC. You can't be both, right? But of course, I will want to pick some of these up, because some of these, especially the first Action comic, I think will be as valuable as the Marvel comic first drop. Okay. And it's, wow, what a good time to be in on this, right? This is, to me, just as valuable. This is only 10,000 mint, this Avengers drop. Anybody who's got any of these, the commons up to 200 already. It's on its way to 1,000 easily. This is at 20. This will easily be at the same, if not more valuable than this. Okay. Just because of the mint run. This is at 60,000. This is at 10,000. Doesn't take a rocket scientist to realize that this is going to be very, very valuable. So I got them listed as 1 and 2 in my thing, which we're going to take a look at here in a second. But look, anything, the commons right now, nobody has any money left, any serious money. And those of you who do are a different story. But these commons under $20, that might even be 10. I think this one's going for 12 or was. That's an incredible investment if you can swing it. Get a couple commons, add a common a week or right now until it gets to where it's untainable, and then use that money for the drops. But this one right here, I think is going for $10. I saw it down at $9 yesterday. Remember, this might be the official first appearance of Captain America in a comic. If that's the case, this common's very valuable if they ever come out and confirm it. And then I got a comment on the Captain America. This is a great looking comic. And I am afraid to read it right now because I've said that. So look, I can't give you any prices. As I'm giving them to you, they're already outdated. That's something you need to be checking 3 times a day. And if you're like me, you're checking a lot more than that. Okay. So let's go and check out the VeVe Marvel Comics ratings, and pretty much the same order. I haven't really, these prices are different now, but I'm keeping in the same order. Avengers, Marvel Comics. There is a temptation to move the Fantastic Four up because these both have been doing a lot better than Thor, but Thor is coming up quick. So I think at the end of the day, which could be a year, or a couple years, this will be more valuable than Fantastic Four simply because of the print run. It's 10,000 less, and the 30,000 prints, which seem to be a norm now. And I even added, I got to update this to be honest. Now check this out. That Marvel cap I was telling you about, yesterday it jumped up to $3,000. It's at 3.2 right now. Just a couple days ago, you could get that for $900. That's the secret rare. That's the one. That's the Marvels, which is the remake of the Human Torch story that has the Captain America on the very last page. He also appears in the middle of the comic for a couple scenes, but he's not speaking. He's in a background type thing. And ultra rares are some of them. The Fantastic Four and Thor, they're up to $600-700 and going. Okay, the Tales of Suspense is up to $600-700. So yeah, ignore these prices because, and commons though, anything under 20 right now, if you got the money, grab it. They're gonna all shoot up. And I got to update this to be honest. But anyway, I'm going to end it with that. We got to drop tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to do a video tonight if there's no new information or the prices don't move very much.